in my opinion, we've had a great migration inside. We spend, on average, 22 hours a day inside. That means 93% of the day we spend inside, either 86% in an office and 7% in a car. Obviously, this is different than if you're a shuttle driver or if you're hospitalized, or people spend all their time inside. So that's remarkable and very different, I think, than we're designed. But why? What's happened that we're inside so much? It's not just that we've had extreme weather events and the trauma from extreme weather events, but that's certainly part of it. It's a third of us say it's because we're afraid of bugs. A third of us don't want to go out into nature because there are bugs out there, spiders especially, and other crawly things that are huge in the Florida especially. I don't know what they're doing. Also, you can get everything delivered. You can get socks delivered. You can get soda pop delivered. You can get everything delivered. Why go outside? It might be that the biggest thing is what's in our hands. Kids spend, and under the age of 5, spend almost 2 hours in front of the screen. American Academy of Pediatrics and the World Health Organization both agree now it should be less than an hour. Teenagers, almost 8 hours on average in front of the screen every day. And adults, 11 hours in front of the screen. The average adult checks his or her phone 77 times a day. That's a lot. So maybe that's part of why we're inside so much. So is this just a social problem, as my colleague Richard Blue, who created this diagnosis of nature deficit disorder in 2005 in his book, which I recommend, Last Child in the Woods. He said it's not a medical problem, it's a social problem. He's a brilliant guy. He started Nature and Children.org. But I think it's actually a medical problem. Nature deficit disorder, the fact that we're inside so much, is a medical problem. And you can see it in the medical problems that result. 42% of kids are myopic, which means they're nearsighted. It was 9% in 1997. Wow. It can be cured, by the way, with 40 minutes a day outside of long distance look and free play. It's been reversed in Asian children, who are, by the way, almost 90% myopic. Lots of kids are obese, twice as many as 20 years ago, 19%. And ADHD actually has terrific data for improving focus in kids if they're allowed free play. But this too, I think, has been excellent in adults. It's our anxiety, it's our depression, it's our sedentary lifestyle, and let's face it, almost everybody is chronically stressed. It's one thing to see a tiger and want to run. It's another thing to have that in your bloodstream all the time. Now, nature deficit disorder is not enough in the natural world. It's it lowers our vitamin D level and encourages addiction to screens. But the natural world can also help reverse it. And I think reverse some of these conditions that we're seeing. One easy way is that you stop using microwavable plastics, insecticides, and cosmetics and cleaners. If you don't know which ones those are, that are endocrine disrupting, because many of them have ingredients that are. You can go to ewg.org, and they have a terrific database that is free and searchable. You can exercise in nature or in view of nature. The best study of this was one of the first studies published in 1984 in Science by a guy named Ulrich, who's a landscape architect at Texas A&M, who showed that patients who had a view of nature while they were recovering from surgery needed less opioid medication, had shorter lengths of stay, and had a better hospital experience. Why every hospital in America does not have a view of nature, of trees, instead of a brick wall? And he did the study by showing patients on each side of the hall. One had views of a brick wall, one had views of trees. You should exercise in nature and in view of nature. I wrote a piece for Medscape that showed that if you exercise in view of nature, your natural killer cells, the cells that kill inflammation, including tumor cells in your body, rise by 15%. Now, you can say, well, that's focus. I I don't have any bad stuff. Well, of course you do, but even if you don't, it's better to look outside. You can plant a garden and work for it. Remember what the centenarians do. They all work in gardens. It's hot here. It's humid here. It's tough to work in a garden. Okay, get up early. Work late. Plant it inside. Get a greenhouse. Keep your cleaning plants inside. I just showed you some of the NASA data. And then finally, sit or walk outside 30 minutes, device off. That's going to be hard to do because a lot of us have monkey mind. We're thinking about all the things we've got to do. So you can start with 5 minutes. You cycle through your senses. Use sound first. If you sit somewhere really calmly, quietly outside, and you just start to listen, which is not urgent, you hear. What I need people to do is to listen for the bird that's closest, and then listen for the bird that's next closest. And what happens after that is magic, because then you start hearing stuff you've never heard before. And you walk forward past that park, or past that forest, or past your backyard 1,000 times. It makes you pay attention to more subtle cues, not big blasting cues. That's what we need